Hello everyone, Steve Powell here and welcome to June's themed workout. So it's Men's Health Month and also Father's Day. So firstly, happy Father's Day to all the dads. So this themed workout is, we know exercise is vital, it's important for both our physical and our mental health, but sometimes what we have to do is keep mixing things up. The body likes variability, it likes variety. So this workout is going to be themed based on that it's also the start in June of the Euro Football Championships. So we're going to use a football as a tool. This is not fitness for football. We're just going to use a football as a tool to add some variability and some variety in this workout. So I'm going to take you through a warm-up. There's going to be 6 exercises as part of a circuit, and then I'm going to take you through 2 exercises as your recovery as well. So as with all of our workouts, you work at your own pace, your own level, self-select the vibration settings, and of course, have fun and work hard. Let's get into the warm-up. 3 exercises that you can do before any session or workout, hitting the whole body. Starting with the hamstrings, so the back of the leg, we're going to self-select the machine 30 to 35 hertz on a low amplitude. Slight bend through the knee, pull the toes back towards you, nice and long through the upper body. We're going to take a reach with the ball in 3 different directions. So we reach forward, inside the body, and then outside the body, and continue that sequence. Self-select the range of movement, so it should be comfortable with no pain, and then allow the vibration, increasing blood flow, increasing circulation, and getting the body ready to move. You're going to perform at least 30 seconds and then change legs. Next, we're looking at a full total body mobility exercise. So our start position is like a push-up. So nice and wide on the base. First part of the movement is to push the hips to the sky, nice and long through that whole posterior chain. Then we're going to step the right foot forward, body nice and long, rotate the right hand to the sky, the eyes follow the hand, pause briefly, return, push the hips back, and then we're going to repeat on the other side. So ensuring that we're keeping the body moving all the time, brief pause at each position, and again, working for 30 up to 45 seconds. Next, our third and final part of the warm-up, we're going to take a squat. This is actually going to be one of the exercises during the main workout. We're going to add a little twist. We're going to start with a slight knee bend. So really important, we're in this athletic ready position, body weight shifted slightly forward. We're going to sink, reach the ball forward, then across to one side and across to the other side, similar to how we did with that hamstring stretch. So again, we just let the hips sink, we come nice and tall, but maintain that slight knee bend at the top, so there's tension all the time through the body. And again, we're going to work for 30 seconds up to 45 seconds. So we're not only preparing the body for movement, but we're also preparing the body for one of the exercises within the circuit. So that completes the warm-up. Moving in now to the main session. This is going to be a circuit style workout. We're actually going to take 2 exercises on the power plate, then we're going to come onto the ground and we're going to do some agility work. We're going to go back on the power plate for 2 exercises and then back on the ground. So look at the setup. You can see I'm using the straps from the power plate as my end zones. So depending on how much space you have determines the distance between the 2. For the power plate exercises, you can choose 30 to 40 hertz, low or high, so self-select your own settings. And we're going to work for 30 seconds of work with 30 seconds recovery. And then that's 6 exercises, and you can repeat that 2, 3, or even 4 times for a full total workout. So let's have a look at the exercises. Exercise number 1 is a lunge with rotation using the ball. We start from the floor, we take a step forward, we load the body down into the platform, and then we're going to rotate, and then we're going to come back to that start position. So notice as we step that lunge forward and down, we come down to that position, the weight shifted forward onto the front leg. We rotate while we're in that deep position to maximize the time under the vibration, and then we bring it back to base. So control movement, pause, rotate, and return. And you're going to work for 30 seconds on the right leg, and then you're going to change legs. Exercise 2 is one of my favorites, one of the best exercises we can do for the upper body on power plate, which is a push-up. Slight difference, we're going to take a nice wide position with the hands, push-up position. We're going to do a push-up with one hand on the ball, we roll the ball across, reset, and then perform the push-up. So a little challenge, both in terms of the height difference from one side to the other, but also controlling that ball as it moves across from one side to the other. So we're bringing in the core, a little bit of coordination, and of course, working through the upper body. Brief pause at the bottom if you want to make it a little more challenging. And of course, you can come into any push-up variation that is suitable for yourself. So again, nice and low, body nice and strong, that's the push-up. Onto the ground now for our agility, we could call it cardio, a little bit of metabolic work as well. So we're going to use the ball as the tool. We're simply going to do 4 toe taps on top of the ball. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to shuffle round in front of the ball back to the base position. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to shuffle round the opposite way. Option 2, if you want to make a slight progression to that, after your 4 toe taps, so 1, 2, 3, 4, jump, land, and then we shuffle around one way, 1, 2, 3, 4, jump, land, and then we shuffle around the other way. So how low can you get? How quick can you move the feet? Remember, it's 30 seconds of work with 30 seconds recovery. Exercise number 4, back on the power plate for a squat. Again, slight variation. We're going to start in a nice comfortable position, so the feet hip to shoulder width apart, slight bend through the knees, weight shifted into that mid part of the foot. We're going to sink and reach, but we're going to reach the ball in 3 different directions. Then we're going to sneak our right foot forward and repeat those same 3 squats with 3 different directions to the reach. We take the left foot forward, and that's going to be our sequence. So the reaches with the ball stay the same. All we do is work through 3 different foot positions during that movement. But the reach with the ball always stays the same. Allow the body to move naturally, explore the different ranges of movement, sink to whatever range feels comfortable, keep that tension in the body all the time. That's the squat. Our final exercise on the power plate is going to be a bound. So we have a couple of different options. We start from the floor on one leg, landing on the platform on the other leg. So we start in this case on the right with the ball, jump across, land, allow the body to stabilize, step back off. This is a challenging exercise, so take your time. Start in that position. If you want to lift the foot to start, you can do. Stabilize, step down. To progress that, we can add a slight challenge coming back from the plate. So the beginning position is the same. Stabilize, back onto the ground. So we now make it more of a continuous movement, but there is always a brief pause, particularly when we land on the platform. Remember, as we land on the platform, the platform's coming back against us, moving in different directions. We spend a moment to allow the body to stabilize before we return to the ground. So that is our bound. We're back on the ground for the final agility exercise. We're staying with the toe taps on top of the ball, but we're going to add some change and direction with our agility movement. So we have 4 toe taps, 2, 3, 4, and then our movement is going to be to the right. We're going to shuffle across. That leading foot, the right, steps over the line. We come back, reset, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we change to the opposite side. So as we repeat that, as you get used to the rhythm, increase the speed, stay low in the tunnel, and come back. Now, if you want to progress that a little bit more, once you hit the end line, jump, land, then shuffle back. So again, that adds a little challenge. Stay low, move the feet quickly. That is our second agility drill. Congratulations on completing the workout. I hope you enjoyed it. And now we're going to take some time to recover. So we're going to start with a flexibility, mobility exercise for the inside of the thigh. So we pop the leg on the platform. The settings 30 to 35 hertz low. We're going to push the hips back, the hands in front. So in this case, the right hand, shoulders stacked above the hand we're just going to use the ball just to allow us to reach through, so essentially reaching through the window as we push the hips back away from the body. And all that will do, you'll feel that lengthen or increase in tension on the inside of the adductor, the inside of the thigh. So just breathe. 30 to 45 seconds. We're now connecting the upper back, the thoracic spine as well. So a really nice recovery stretch. And of course, 30 seconds on one side, then we're going to repeat on the other side, and then we're going to go straight into our calf massage to finish. For the calf massage, the very last part of this workout, you can obviously use the mat for comfort and 2 different positions. And of course with the settings, because now we're in with massage, so it's a direct contact of the vibration, you can increase the settings if you want to, whatever feels the most comfortable. We're going to pop the calves, so the back of the legs on the platform. Position 1 can be upright on the hands, or my favorite, if you feel comfortable to do so, you can lie down, and then it allows the body to completely relax. In this position, we can rotate the legs or the feet in and out, so we hit different parts of the calf. And then of course you can add one leg on top of the other if you feel you need to for a little bit more pressure. And you can spend anything from 1-2 minutes in this position. Relax the breathing, allow the vibration to increase blood flow, increase circulation, and optimize recovery. That completes all the exercises, the whole workout for June's Men's Health Month. So again, happy Father's Day to all the dads. Remember, you can work at your own level all of the time through the session. That main circuit component can be done 2, 3, or even 4 times.